In November 2012, supporters of marijuana's legalization scored a victory when voters passed laws in Colorado and Washington that permitted recreational use of the drug. 2 years later, the fight to decriminalize pot spread to more battlegrounds. Initiatives in Oregon, Alaska, and Washington, D.C. would allow adults 21 and older to possess varying amounts of pot, as well as grow a certain number of marijuana plants. And in Florida, voters will decide whether to legalize medical marijuana. Marijuana opponents are concerned with the potential effects of legalizing sales and production of the drug, which is built into the resolutions of Oregon and Alaska. They say the commercialization of pot would prompt vendors to target children and heavy users of the drug. However, experts point to statistics that show a drop in marijuana use among Colorado teens after the state passed its pot measures. They add legalization would curtail a growing black market of drug dealers that prohibition has helped foster. Polls show many voters support the initiative in the nation's capital, but it faces a unique challenge of its own. Based on Congress's history of interfering with Washington, D.C.'s pot measures, some worry Republicans could try to block this year's proposal. And Florida citizens who want to use pot for medicinal purposes must also overcome skepticism surrounding the drug. Critics of the state's amendment say it lacks specific regulations, and if enacted, it would equate to full legalization. Their opponents argue Florida differs from others because the state's Department of Health will be given the power to fix any loopholes, as well as maintain direct oversight of the proposed pot dispensaries. As debates continue to try and shape the public image of the drug, the deadline approaches for voters to determine if the national attitude toward marijuana will shift once again. Sani Unutoa, One American News.